Oh man, come on, man! Why you gotta double slate things? Now you're gonna make it complicated on me. I'm like, is that gonna be where I line up the audio and video, or is it gonna be yours? And I'm gonna get confused now.
Although that was a pretty good in unison slate clap.
Yeah,
We got it.
It wasn't too bad.
We got it pretty good.
In the Olympics, if they
Yeah.
had synchronized slating, I think we would rule.
That would be awesome. Yeah, because we got it on point right
Absolutely.
there.
That's the only thing that we could
What?
probably ever qualify for something related to the Olympics, by the way.
Oh no way, dude! Handball. We could do handball.
Handball was weird. I was able to catch like 5 minutes of it. I didn't even. It's not even like the handball from the elementary schoolyard. It's like a weird cross between like soccer and lacrosse and what's that? Rugby, right? It was like a weird thing like that.
I don't know about rugby. I wouldn't put rugby in there, but soccer and lacrosse is good. It's like soccer with your hands. You know,
What's the point?
hence handball.
Oh my!
I don't know.
I just got very confused. I was like, "This is not the handball that I grew up loving. This is whack. This is whack weak sauce."
By the way, like, you know how there was a whole movie about dodgeball, right?
Oh yeah, with
Yeah. Oh no, I'm thinking of dodgeball. Never mind. Yeah,
with
because
Vince
handball,
Vaughn, right? And Ben
Yeah,
Stiller.
yeah. But because that should be an Olympic sport.
Oh,
That would be
hells
bitching,
yeah,
dude.
hells yeah. That'd
But
be
like the
amazing.
one with the circle, though, you know, like not the one in the square like where you played in high school, like where you could catch the ball and throw it back at them. No, the one that like see who could long the lastest in the circle.
Yeah. I think
that's the one.
we used to
where
call,
there's one ball,
we
one
used to-
ball, and you get thrown.
Yeah, we used
Yeah.
to we used to call bombardment. That's what we used to call it. It wasn't
really?
it wasn't dodgeball. Yeah, when you would catch the ball and you were able to like throw out the other person, we used to call it bombardment, man. And by the way,
No, that's the one that's in like dodgeball, the movie.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like, do you remember in elementary school? Did you ever play the one that you're in a circle, and then everyone's in the middle, and there's only one
yeah,
ball. There's
I
only
guess
one ball. It's
so.
the big red spongy ball.
Are you
And then
allowed to
that's when
catch
you throw
it?
No, you're not. You're just
Oh,
allowed
you're
to
not.
avoid it.
Oh, okay,
yeah, and it's
okay,
last
okay.
man standing. Like last man
Got
standing
it,
wins.
got
You
it.
know. And remember, like Billy Madison plays it in
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that should be the Olympic sport.
No, for
Dodgeball.
sure. For
That
sure. I
would
think
be
that'd be huge,
bitchin',
dude. Yeah, for sure. And it
Can
could
you imagine
be
grown adults trying to fucking jump up and they're just like getting pegged in the face?
It'd be amazing.
Or like their legs taken out. Oh, it'd be
you
so
kidding me,
awesome.
dude? It would be
Even
amazing,
the other
yeah, for
dodgeball
sure.
would be great too.
Yeah.
The one you call bombardment.
Absolutely,
know?
bombardment. Speaking of school, let's take you real quick to a city council meeting here for a school. I'm not sure. I think it's a school in Virginia, and
It's the Henrico School Board.
Okay, yeah, and
Yeah.
Let's play this audio for you because this is truly funny.
Thank you so
in this
much, Ms.
county.
Thomas. We do appreciate you. Phil McCracken.
Okay,
yes.
so just to set the paint the picture here, it's a city it's a city council, and you have about how many members, 7 or 8 members sitting on the stage, where all the podiums
Yeah.
are, and you have people that are probably complaining about whatever, right? XYZ. They probably have such a tremendous list. In this case, I think this lady was probably complaining about a
Yeah, you
mask
cut it
mandate
out.
or something.
Yeah, so yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah.
BS, dude. That's not the point. I don't care about that. And all these guys on the city council are just fed up, right? You could tell they just had it to hear, so they're just going through the motions. So I guess you have to reserve. You have to, let people know that you're gonna say a few words, and you fill out a paperwork or you send an email. I'm not sure what the process is, but this guy's just reading off names because he has to, right? And then
Well, these are the people who are signed up to speak.
Right.
Like, so
they-
you got to sign up to speak, and then they'll call you, and then you give your piece for 2 minutes.
Okay, so
You know?
so you get 2 minutes. So this guy, he gives you 2 shout outs too. He calls you twice, and then if you don't answer twice, he's on to the next. So
on to the next.
So the first one is
Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken. Sook Mahidik.
so suck my dick.
No, it's Suk Midik.
Sook Mahidik.
Okay, very reminiscent of Bart Simpson calling up
Yeah.
Mr. Mo at the bar right here.
Ophelia McHawk. Ophelia McHawk. Eileen Dover. Eileen Dover.
Okay, at this point, the guy knows it's a prank, right? There's no way he cannot
He
know.
has to.
He has to know
He
it's a
has
prank.
to, right?
So by
Yeah.
law, if the names are written on the little piece of paper that he's reading them from, is he by law required to read them out, Dave? Do you know?
Fuck if I know, but I
What
mean,
the
if
heck?
you see these,
What the hell?
If you see these names and you're like, I'm sure he's starting to read them down the line, and you're like, I'm just gonna keep going, man, because this is funny.
This is the only
You know,
entertaining thing that's going to
there's no-
happen this evening because all these a-holes are just complaining about masks and vaccines and all this, and they're
Yeah, if I stop reading these, then we're gonna have to talk to that lady again about don't do that.
Exactly.
Don't vote for that.
All right, we got a couple more names here.
Don Keating.
All right.
Don Keating.
Don Keating. Don Keating. Wayne Kerr. Wayne Kerr.
Oh, Wanker, man. Oh, dude, that guy was, yeah, you're right. He was probably just so happy because that was so out of the ordinary and he didn't have to deal with just the normal BS that everybody probably spews out in those meetings. They're not every day, right? They must be once a month, right? That would
I don't know,
suck
man.
if they were more often than once a month.
Maybe even once a week, but like Wanker,
man.
like what did you say, Wanker or Wanker?
Wayne Kerr. Wayne Kerr. Want
He
me to
has
replay
to
it?
read that out. Yeah.
Okay, I'll find it right now. Hold on, let me replay it here. And here we go.
Wayne Kerr. Wayne Kerr.
Yeah, it's Wayne Kerr. He says Wayne Kerr. Oh man.
Okay, but I'm sure that guy saw Ted Lasso before, so he knows what wanker means. So he's just reading them now just because he's so bored, and he goes, this is the best thing of the night. So I'm just going to continue to go through them.
That's so good, man. It's definitely pulled from or it's inspired by Bart Simpson, Prank and Mo all those years, man. But when I saw this, you sent this, and I was like, what? No way! This is incredible. It's so good.
Yeah, shout out to the kids who sent that list in and was like, dude, this is going to be funny in Virginia.
I
So
love that. I love that. Hey, last episode, I forgot to ask you because the Friday leading up to when we were recording, you had just hung out with the Kev Dog, the Kevinator, Kevin Ryder.
Yeah, Kevin Ryder.
Yeah, and you guys
you might know him from Sluggo and Kevin on KLOS.
never heard of that show.
From 3 to 6? No.
No. What's KLOS?
It's some AC/DC station.
That's bogus,
I don't know.
dude.
I listened to Petros and Money at that time.
Okay,
so,
good. I know them,
so-
dude. Can we get Petros and Money on the show, dude? I would love that. But
no, because they tape the same time we do. So
oh man, yeah, bastards. But yeah, I forgot to ask you because I feel like I want to know about how Kevin's doing, and I'm sure all the Janksters would like to know too. And you guys went out to do some sort of a sucking each other's cocks kind of thing, or what was going on here?
Sort of. We went to rekindle the love by, he asked me out, and first I denied him, and I said, no, I'm busy.
Oh, you played hard
so
to
then
get.
I did, and he was persistent, and
Okay.
and then he's all like, would you like to go see soccer? Would you like to go see some football? And I thought he was talking about his balls,
Yeah.
so I said, yeah, now we're talking, let's go. And he fucker took me to a soccer game. We went to the Galaxy.
Tell me about you and soccer. Are you even a casual fan of soccer, or do you hate soccer? Are you indifferent? Whatever, because
Well,
I remember the time. Like Kevin hated soccer with the heat of 1,000 suns, and I think when his daughters started playing soccer, that's when he turned, right?
Yeah, remember he wrote an article for Stuff magazine about how soccer was the shittiest sport in the world.
God,
yeah,
man.
and now he is soccer fan number one.
Hardcore. Yeah.
Me, I hated soccer too, and I
Yeah.
just like, all right, the World Cup, that's when I would watch because
That's
it
when
means
I watched,
every
too.
game means so much.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, dude, ever since we started betting on the Euros and
Yeah.
watching these soccer games from Europe and then UEFA and all this shit, I'm getting into it.
Are you
I'm getting into
really?
it, you know?
Is
Yeah,
it-
I'm starting
okay.
to enjoy it a little more.
Tell me this, because I listen. I can't watch soccer and I can't watch golf, and a lot of people and baseball for the most part on TV. I could go to a game, no problem.
Yeah.
Is it the subtleties that I'm missing, Dave, in soccer? Because I find it extremely just boring, and especially like you could tie a game 1-1, or sometimes games are 0-0
Yeah.
or 0-0, and then
Excuse me. Yes, it's 0-0.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you know what? It's for me. It's not so much of what's happening on the pitch. You know,
And the pitch.
it's
the goddamn like just call it a field, man. It's the soccer field. The pitch. Oh my god.
no, dude. Honestly, it's the fans. The fans are
Oh.
getting me into it.
Really?
Because they go fucking nuts throughout the whole game.
Oh, wow.
First, you have the people in Europe.
Yeah.
They're insane, shooting off fireworks. You know, going crazy, bouncing
I
up
saw
and down,
a video
singing songs.
of them like lighting off, like the. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but the video that I saw, it came out a couple of weeks ago. I'm sure you saw it. It looked like half the stadium was lit on fire. I was like, "Whoa, what
No,
are
I
you
didn't see that,
doing?"
but-
Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
but I mean, so that was like the way I get into it. And then when I went to the game with Kevin, you have the Riot Squad and the Angel City Brigade, which are two like big fan clubs of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And they're bouncing up and down and going crazy the whole game.
Okay, let me ask you, is
even
that
when
because
something
they're
is
so drunk,
is not.
though?
They may be drunk. They may not be drunk. I don't know. But dude, I don't know. I don't know about you, but when I'm drunk, I don't want to be screaming and yelling the whole for fucking 2 hours. Like I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna chill and enjoy this. You know, I'm not screaming and going crazy. And part of that is like the people will be playing on the field. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. On the,
The pitch, yeah.
You know, and I don't even know whose kit is who. I'm like, all right, I got to ask around, like, which team's which? All right, cool. And then, and then, but you just hear the crowd going crazy, and I'm like, oh, did something happen? I look at the replay. No, they're just playing the ball.
What
so,
the hell,
so part
Dave?
of that, yeah.
But
so, dude,
I don't get
even-
it though. Like, are they doing that out of boredom? They must be doing that out of boredom. That's the only way they can. Like, how are they so excited to that extreme the entire event when nothing's happening?
Because they got to pump up their team, dude. Pump up their team.
man.
And let me tell you,
Wow.
man, you got the crowd going crazy. You know who's not going crazy?
The
Kevin.
players. Oh, Kevin.
No, Kevin.
Oh, really?
He's just sitting there like, man, come on, like, oh, press it, like, fucker, just like, oh, he's talking to himself, which I loved. I loved, by the way. I loved watching him
Oh,
going,
man.
oh, look at him, like Coach Kevin right here is getting mad, like, pass it, like, oh, and then he would explain. Oh, so that player was dope because we had his brother on the team and he didn't do too well, but this guy was a club player, so we brought him up and now he's killing it. He's giving me the backstory on all these. So it's like American Ninja Warrior that day where I'm like getting into the players. I'm like, yeah, like let's root for that guy.
Hey, what happened
And then,
to his butt buddy of a player, Messi? Did he ever return? Because there was a possibility that the deal wasn't going to go through, and he was going to stay on the same team. That didn't happen.
No, he went
Oh.
to PSG. Come on, man,
okay.
you don't know that?
I don't-
And then Ronaldo went back to Manchester United.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right. Well, other than
yeah.
soccer times, how's Kev Dog doing?
He's doing great, man. He says he's feeling better than ever. Loves waking up at noon
Son
to
of a
go to
bitch.
work by 3.
Ugh.
You know,
I
so
envy
he's doing
that.
good, man, and he's
Good.
looking a lot better than from when we last saw him.
Dude,
so,
yeah, he's put on like
Yeah.
some weight in a good way. You know what I mean? So he's looking
Yeah.
very, very healthy.
He's looking
Love that.
healthy.
For sure, man.
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So it's good to see him. Good to hang out with him. I can't wait to do it again.
Good, man.
Maybe
hey,
not at soccer though.
Can I tell you about a show that, hey, listen, I'm late to the party on a lot of things just because I'm not Mr. TV, but from time to time, I find myself not able to sleep and having a couple of hours to kill, and I just hop on to Netflix, the YouTubes, or, this case, it was the HBO Max. So I hop on the HBO Max, and I remember back in the day, a lot of people talking about the show Westworld. How Westworld's amazing, da, da, da. So I was like, all
Yeah.
right, let me give this a shot. Westworld is pretty good so far, but man, is this show twisted AF.
How
mean,
far along are you?
I am season 1, episode number 6. And
Okay.
everybody is in this. For the people that don't know what happens in Westworld, basically, these two guys created a Western world where everybody there except the guests are robots essentially, but they feel and they act like real humans, and you can't tell the difference. And most of their quote unquote guests, from what I could tell anyway, want the experience of either murdering or raping. Like, what are you going? Like, you're just inviting a bunch of psychopaths to your,
Yeah,
what?
essentially you get to live out your fantasy in a storyline in Westworld.
But it's so twisted, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh my God! When I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Like, I thought, oh man, Wyatt Earp's gonna be, and then you get to draw, and I didn't think it was gonna be all like this. Like,
yeah.
I forget the main character, like the main bad character. He goes like often just to like rape the same girl over. Like what is happening in this show, Dave? It's crazy.
People living out their fantasy, dude.
Oh,
Paying for
man.
it with robots.
That to me was pretty disturbing. I mean, so far I don't get that. Like, oh man, it does keep my interest, But how far have you seen it?
Well, let me just tell you that after you're done with the season 1 finale,
Yeah.
just tell yourself, "Oh, I'll start season 2 next week," and then keep saying that forever.
Oh no, it goes
Because-
bad. It goes bad.
At least for me,
Really?
I could not deal with season. I didn't even finish season 2.
Wow.
I couldn't even get with it.
Wow. Okay.
So and then like I saw trailers for season 3, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Glad I'm out. I'm good.
Yeah.
Although people still say it's great.
Oh, man.
It's just not for me, man. It's too twisted and
It was
and wacky
really
and
twisted,
way out
man.
there. Yeah.
And I'm like thinking, wow, like if this were truly to happen, like, listen, it is already happening with the sex robots, right? But that's like,
I don't think we have sex robots yet, but sex dolls, you mean, right? Or real dolls?
No, I mean they're
Real
working.
dolls.
They're working on it. I mean, they're gonna be sex robots. I think that's one of those things where it's not really frowned upon, right? But to have the ability to live out a murder fantasy or a rape fantasy, that
No.
Listen,
that's a big no.
Listen,
no.
I'm on board with you, but what is to stop somebody from creating that in like the I mean, whatever the real world of the dark web would be,
Listen, that's true, but those
And
same
Dave,
people
would it be illegal though?
Yeah.
Would it be illegal if that
No,
happened
because you're
in
not
real
murdering
life?
anybody.
Right.
No, because it's not a person.
But that's still wrong, Dave, isn't it?
yes, listen.
What is it?
I'm telling you.
But that's what it got me thinking, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. If this were happening in real life, it would not be illegal.
If it happened no, it wouldn't be legal. But anyone who says, "Hey, get me that rape fantasy or get me that murder fantasy," I'd be like, "Oh, watch them," because it's not
God.
going to be enough.
Dave.
Then they get a taste for it, and they're going to be like, "Why stop at a robot when I could just do it and get the real?"
But let me ask you, Dave,
No,
is that the
no,
difference
no.
between like
Slippery
somebody?
slope, my friend.
Is that the difference between somebody who is an alcoholic / drug addict? That you know what I mean, and a regular person. Like a regular person, could have a couple of cocktails and enjoy and have a good time, but not past that line.
No, because the difference is if you're willing to go murder someone, like even if it's a robot,
It's
like
a
that's
fantasy,
what you
dude.
want.
Hey, you've never
It's
had
not a
You've never
fantasy.
had like some douchebag do something to somebody close to you, or you know what I mean? Say, man, I wish I could murder the crap out of him. This way, you can murder the crap out of him without murdering him.
No,
You've never done that,
luckily,
Dave.
No.
You're such a liar, Dave.
No, honestly.
You
I mean,
honestly
might
never wanted to murder anybody, not even me.
maybe somebody, and they're not here. But, yeah. So don't look behind the dumpster at Vaughn's in Sherman Oaks. Okay.
No, for sure.
No, man. No. I've never thought of murdering somebody. Not even
I have.
in a like. Oh, I want to kill that guy. Like no. It's
I
like,
have. It's
I
a
wanna
fleeting.
Punch that
it's
guy
a,
in the
it's
face.
it's a fleeting
Like,
thought, but I have thought of it for sure. But I think
Yeah.
it's just a fleeting thought. So I wouldn't be.
No, I think saying you want to murder someone and actually feeling like I'm picturing myself stabbing him in the neck and then twisting it. Like that's
okay.
that's two
Yeah,
different
that's-
things.
yeah, for
that's
sure.
way two different things.
Yeah.
You saying like, oh, I want to fucking kill that guy, like beat him up hard.
Right.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like physically seeing it in your mind, like I'm gonna chop him up and bury him, and what's that smell gonna be like? And,
But that,
oh, dude, that's
that
creepy.
That TV show just made me think, like, wow, like if this were to happen in real life, first of all, it would be probably legal. It would be frowned upon, and everybody would probably protest and stuff. But it'd be good publicity for the place. But if it
All right,
existed,
here, check this out.
Yeah.
Check this out though, because let's take murder out of it.
okay,
Let's go to sex,
all
right?
Yeah.
So Omar Khan goes to Westworld and bangs this chick every Friday.
Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't
What
happen
does-
for Omar Khan because that would be cheating, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what does Mrs. Khan think?
Oh, Mrs. Khan
What
would
is
not
Miss-
be happy.
And then, yeah, but why not? Because it's a robot and it's not a real person, but it's your thought. It's your train of thought of what you're thinking is I want this to be a person.
Yeah.
Like I want to do this thing. So yeah, but then maybe she sees it as, hey, at least it's with this robot and I don't have to worry about it. Like you're getting it out of your
Yeah,
system
I guess.
with a fake thing.
So weird.
But then you're gonna take it to another level and be like, well, if I could do it with the robot, why can't I do it with the real person? She doesn't know.
Maybe.
Boom.
Or why
Boom.
why-
Slippery slope.
Why don't I just marry
Slippery
the
slope,
robot?
man.
I'll marry the robot.
There you go.
And then when they
there
talk,
you go.
when the robot talks back, I just turn it off. Here, shut up. Hey Dave, you got all religious on me? Like, what's going on? Are you praising Jesus now? Praising the Lord?
Well, I heard Donda this week, and it was released, so I had to go to church, and go see what it was all about.
For sure.
No, I'm just kidding. I did hear Donda, but I don't want to talk about it.
Tell me
because
your
it's
thoughts
just-
of the record. Oh, really? I thought it had.
Which part? Which part do you want to hear? The rap album or the gospel album? I don't know.
I mean,
which one do you want to hear about?
So it's funny. It's funny. You say that because I really didn't pay that much attention to that. I thought
Yeah.
Jay-Z was pretty good on it, and that mixture of. I love Kanye as a producer. I think he's
Yes.
such a great producer. So for me, I you know this about me. I'm not a lyric guy. I've never have been.
Yeah.
I don't think I never will. So I was mostly paying attention to the sonic landscape.
production of
yeah,
it.
the production of
Yeah.
it. And to me that was amazing.
sounds.
Yeah, you're right. It did flip flop between like being a hip hop record and being like a gospel kind of jam. But I thought the Jay-Z track was kicking it off pretty good. After
Yeah.
the Donda. That's how this record starts for like 30 something seconds. It's just Donda. It's called the Donda Jam.
Mine. No, look, and here's Kanye's thing. Now, he does that. You're right, where he does his kick-ass like sound or beat,
Yeah.
and then he'll just be like, "I'm talking like this. I'm 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 talking." And you're like, "Okay, I get it." And then here comes a verse. Here comes a verse, and then verse, and you're like, "Okay." And then it's every song is like that, but you're like, "Okay, I kind of dig it." It's just different beats.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then it gets all gospely.
But you didn't hate it, right? Because I didn't hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't love it.
I don't
But
love
the
it
thing
either,
do-
but I
yeah.
kind of dig it. I've only listened to it once. I think it's going to be a record that I have to listen to a couple more times.
Oh my god, you have to, dude. The very first problem I started hating it going into it because I saw the runtime, an hour and 48 minutes.
Yeah, it's
dude,
long.
No,
Yeah.
no. So my first listen, I was like, the first 15 seconds, boring, out.
Right.
Right. Oh shit, he has risen.
Oh,
Speaking
wow.
of church, he has risen.
Muggles is about to hop on. Hey, so on last thing on the Kanye record, I forgot what my question was going to be because Muggles distracted me. Okay, so what about church?
No. It was my nephew's baptism this past week, and
okay.
I actually went to church. And I don't know how you guys are religion-wise. I know Muggs is Jewish faith, and you're somewhere Catholic or Christian. I don't recall.
I'm kind of like
maybe-ish.
yeah, exactly. I believe in a higher power. I believe there's something out there that is above us.
You don't have to get into
not
it.
Good. Okay.
Whatever, but I don't like believe in the church,
Okay.
but I believe in their beliefs. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, be good person, don't murder, don't cheat, don't do any of this.
Upset.
Right? Except for
if
the
you're
sin.
in Westworld, then you could murder and cheat and rape and all that, right? And it's all good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But so I go to this baptism, and it's not a normal service, but I get in there and I feel just weird, dude, because
Why?
I haven't been to a service. Actually, I haven't been inside a church in about 10 or 12 years or something like that.
Okay.
However old my other nephew is.
Yeah.
And it was just weird, like hearing the pastor talk and like say prayers, and then everyone responding and stuff like that. But in my head, like first I was like right on time.
Yeah.
So I walked in and I said, "Oh fuck, am I late?" So that's the first thing. I'm cursing in the church, and then I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry." No, like I don't. But I'm not saying it out loud. I'm saying it inside. I'm still
Right.
like, "Oh man." So then I find my family, and I'm like, "Oh, here I am."
Yeah.
And the baptism was fun because it was cool and quick, and like all the kids were
It was quick?
adorable. It was quick.
The
It was
Catholic
about
Church
30
is
minutes.
notorious for making everything super long. You're lucky.
Maybe this is COVID church because
Oh, okay.
everyone had to wear their mask, and,
Right.
and normally like in a baptism they dunk the baby in the
Yeah, they do it
babies
different ways,
in the holy water,
Yeah.
but now they have their own little squirt bottles, and like so my nephew gets up there, and my brother who's the godfather is holding him, and the pastor squirts them all like it's pretty much like a champagne shower, like
Wow.
woo, like
Right.
party, and my nephew, I'm thinking, oh, this kid's gonna lose it. He just has a big smile on his face, and it was the cutest thing. And then like all the other kids were damn cute, and then everyone looked great. Everyone's all dressed up, and I was like, you know what? I walked out like like I said, it was like a 30, 35, 40 minute service. I walked in and I said, you know what? This wasn't bad. I
And
quite
never
enjoyed
again,
this.
never again am I coming back to this hellhole.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I was like, because it all started with my family going, "Hey, are you coming to the church service? We're only allowed a certain amount of people." And I said, "Do I have to? Do you want me there?" And they're like, "Yes." And I was like, "Oh, damn." But I'm glad I went. I'm glad I went,
Good,
and
good.
I enjoyed church, guys.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know, so I recommend you go and check it out.
No,
and then
no.
See if you have the same thing.
I do, Dave, I'm not kidding you. When I was a kid, every Sunday for about 4 years of my life, I would go with my aunts and uncles. Not my mom, mind you, because my mom wouldn't have
Yeah.
any of it. But my aunts and uncles would always take me because my mom was working. That's what happened. So on
Yeah.
Sunday, I would always be at church, either Catholic,
Well, guys,
or
yeah.
Christian. Yeah.
Well, growing up, like after we stopped going to church every Sunday. My parents, my mom would be like, "Okay, we got to go for Christmas, or Christmas Eve, and then Easter." And the last time I remember going for a service and going, "Okay, I'm never coming back," is I walked in, and as soon as I walked in, boom, my nose just exploded with blood, and it was everywhere.
man.
And I said, "Nope, that was a sign. I'm out of here."
Yeah, it
he's
was.
punishing me. So yeah. So it was fun. It was enjoyed. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
that was it.
I once really bad disrespected the church. My buddy Tony Rubio, I'll never forget. He was
Fucking Tony Rubio.
I don't know
Can't
if you
trust
call
that
him
guy.
ushers or whatever, but he was one of the guys who would walk up and down the
Altar boy.
aisles. No. Just with the collection plate.
Oh.
What do you call those people?
Oh,
yeah, dude.
yeah. Ushers.
Ushers, yeah. So he would be the guy.
Oh, no.
Dude, every Sunday we would take like half the money, we'd spend it on weed.
No, Omar, don't admit that.
Hey, dude, I was young and dumb, and I wasn't really doing it. Okay, I was just waiting.
Oh
at his house.
yeah. Tony Rubio, huh?
I was just waiting at his house, man, and and like and it was like really, I think what do you call it? Cheap weed, stress.
Yeah, stress weed.
And it was like cheap weed we would get because I don't know, maybe that church didn't have a lot of money. I don't know how much money he was taking, but yeah, every Sunday we'd be super stoned for I don't know, a couple of months, man. And then-
Omar,
yeah.
different kind of church.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Now, did you give it back, like as an adult? Or are you gonna?
Yeah,
like,
I
here you go,
totally
here's-
gave it back. Moggs, thanks for joining us. How are you, man? What happened, dude?
Oh no.
It's just I don't know if I could keep up this schedule, let alone any schedule anymore.
Why? I do it fine.
There's a lot of personal things going on
that's
behind the
what
scenes
it
right
is,
now.
dude. Oh man, yeah.
And so I'm glad we're talking about churches because I think I need to go to one.
Yeah,
For the
Moggs.
feelings I'm feeling.
Listen, I don't know how I'm
Yeah.
able to do it.
Yeah, you especially. dude.
I've had a lot of personal things going on these last 2 weeks, like major things going on in my life, and I still make it work with the DJ gigs and this show and Striker Incline, or the Incline, I should say. But man, sometimes it's just hard, and I just think I think I have the ability to compartmentalize things in my brain, and the thing that really does help me, and you guys know this about me, is that I'm not that emotional. I just not that I don't care. I'm just not that emotional, and I think that if somebody was in the situations that I've been in the last couple of weeks, it would be emotionally draining. But I think since I'm not that emotional, I don't get that drained out of me. Does that make sense?
That makes 100% sense.
Yeah. So
Well, that's Omar.
Yeah.
We know Beer Mug is not that.
Yeah, he is very emotional.
So
I think
emotional.
that drains you. Yeah, for sure. I
yeah,
I get
Beer
it.
Mug
I'm
puts
sorry,
his heart
dude.
into everything.
He
You
does,
know,
he
like
does,
so.
for sure. I'm sorry you're going
So I
through
could
that,
see
man.
how it. Yeah.
It's all right. How's everybody doing?
We're good.
Omar
we're good.
wants to fuck a robot, and I went to church.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. But what's up with your Dodgers, man, and them being the most hated team in baseball?
Because we're the best. Duh.
Is that what it is?
Come on.
Or are people just
People are
hating on the
hating.
best?
You think
Players
they
gonna
hate us because they ain't us?
Hate, yes, and hate is gonna hate. I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're number one. That's what happens when you win the World Series last year. And you know what? I have the best argument to put all the Dodger haters to rest.
Vin Scully's dead.
That said, okay, Omar.
No, Omar.
Is that the best
no.
argument? No, it's not? Okay.
No.
All right, my bad.
My argument is if last season was so easy, why were there only 60 games? Meaning
Yeah, like half the game, so.
1/3 of the games,
Oh, wow.
as opposed to a 162 game season, a 60 game season, every game counts. So that makes it harder. So to all you Dodger haters out there, you could come and suck my doggy dick, okay?
Your doggy dick?
Yeah, that's what Eazy-E said in Real Motherfucking G's. Remember that? Remember that line? Remember that lyric?
Oh, yeah. Wait, but Muggs, I don't think they hate the Dodgers. I mean, because
What do you mean? Did you see that article?
I don't think they hate
the.
Yeah. But they hate. I think they hate the fans too. You know, because Dodger Stadium is like, ooh, you better be careful because they're gonna beat you up if you wear the opposing team's.
That's not true though. You can wear the opposing
know.
team's jersey. And
Yeah.
You know what? Just don't act. Guess what? Guess what I
Those
do
rules
when I
apply
go
everywhere,
to
though. Right?
Huh? What's
Those
that?
rules apply everywhere. You could wear
Exactly.
the opposing colors. The opposing team's colors. Just don't be a dick.
Right, exactly. When I walk into a somebody else's stadium and I'm wearing the Dodgers uniform, I don't act like an asshole. Simple as that. I'm sorry.
Do you still whistle in the other fans' ears though? Because I would hate you
Dave,
too for that.
I'm sorry. Is it a golf match or is it baseball? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You
Answer
calling
me
a
that.
dog though? Like, are you calling a dog? Why are you whistling? Can you just applaud like a normal person?
Is there a rule that says that I can't whistle?
Yes, it's
Dave,
in,
I think you should stop while you're ahead, dude. I think you're gonna set Muggs. Look at Muggs. Muggs has an intense look on his face right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need to chill the fuck out, Dave. Let's pull it back.
Yeah,
Let's just
Dave.
get into it, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Whistle away. Whistle away.
Yeah. Walk it back, homeboy. Walk
Yeah.
it the fuck back.
Hit the ground. We can get the jet poppin', that's a sound. We make your frown. Go upside down. It's getting janky. We the greatest pound for pound. What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, James? What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, James? It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. Janky! Town.
That's right. This is Janky Town, episode number 56. How many episodes till 69, Dave?
13.
13. Oh man, it's gonna come up
31.
quick, dude. Yeah. So
I know.
We gotta
Muggs,
start
have you reached
planning
out to? Yeah, I was like, have you reached out to McGrady's yet or O'Grady's?
O'Grady's, I don't. We could just walk in on the day of. I'm pretty sure.
I bet you that is true.
I would.
I bet you
I would
that's
not
true.
like to do that, but
Why not?
Yeah. It's like, you know who
It's
we
a
are.
low-budget
We're
operation.
Janky Town, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's kick some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man. But thank you
But
for tuning in.
episode 56, right?
That's
wow.
right. You could reach us at on the phones at Jankytown 69 855, and the emails is jankytown69@gmail.com.
All right.
And we're on social media and on Patreon and on YouTube.
Ah, yeah.
There's enough jank for everybody.
We're everywhere. And by the way, listen, not to
and
toot.
we're up on all of it, by the way.
Yeah, we are. Not to toot our own horn, but today
Why not?
I don't know if well, we'll see. Dave, did you see who approached us to possibly be an advertiser on the show?
No.
No, okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna leave it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm gonna leave it as a surprise because if it
Okay,
does,
I'm not gonna click it.
if it does come through, it's gonna be
No, tell
the
me.
best. No,
Tell me.
No, leave it for
Because
surprise.
maybe we could do a spec spot right now and it'll be great.
We got to leave it for a surprise because when I surprise you guys with it and we do the spot, it's going to be amazing. And hopefully they're going to give us some free testers with this company. So yeah. But
Ooh, is it weed?
I
Is
told
it
them
weed?
no, it's not weed. But they reached out to me or to us, and I told them, this is what we have as far as downloads, everything. They were super impressed with, and I was just like, I love your products. We could make your products shine, and it would be truly amazing. We could make it really fun, and I think they're
My
gonna.
dick.
Dave, I'm gonna say you're not too far off from that.
Oh,
It has to do a little bit with your D. So yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Right on.
But hopefully we're gonna
right.
have another sponsor coming up. Aside from Manscaped, but we do love Manscaped, but it's just another advertiser.
Yeah.
But if you don't want ad, you could get an ad-free experience on Patreon.
yeah, that's true.
There you go.
For sure. The first thing we're gonna do on this episode, though, is bad news.
All right. So I think I'm gonna change up the intro a little bit because the way this episode has gone, I'm feeling something.
Oh, okay.
So here we go.
Sure.
It's an intro. This segment's about to begin, though. Say hello
Are you Bela
to
Lugosi,
the
or-
darkness and welcome the blues. Omar, Dave, and Muggs are bringing you some bad news. Oh,
I was working in the
no.
lab
Oh,
late one night.
bad news, everybody! Come on.
That was a
How
little.
do I like the remix?
That was a little off,
That was,
off-putting, dude. That was creepy.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was just. It feels like this episode is going in this direction. So yeah,
It does?
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
All
talking
right.
about murder and sex robots and.
I am. Okay, all right. And then
Yeah.
my first bad news story actually goes very in line with that intro, okay? The headline reads,
All right.
New York woman dies of overdose, roommate charged with concealing corpse so she can party.
Oh my god! Wait, for a party?
No. So Stephanie Hilburn, 43, was charged with concealment of a human corpse and could face up to 4 years in prison if convicted. Police found Patricia Barter, who was 62, dead in her home on February 14th after receiving an anonymous call for a welfare
What?
check.
An ominous. It's
Anonymous.
like an ominous.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Anonymous call.
Ominous.
About a welfare check, okay? So the cops go, and then when Hilburn answered the door, she became nervous. The woman led the police to the bedroom where they found Barter's body, who was lying on the bed. The police said she had appeared to have been deceased for some time. Upon further investigation, guys, they determined that Barter had likely suffered from an overdose. A week prior to her body being discovered, Hilburn allegedly moved Barter's body from the bedroom into the bedroom in an attempt to conceal the body from being discovered by her guests, and it is reported that she had multiple parties from the time of the death to when the cops arrived, and she didn't want to report her
What the
death
fuck?
because she didn't want to get arrested for illegal activity. What is happening?
But she didn't kill her.
I
She
know.
didn't- She overdosed.
But I know.
So
Don't you?
I'm sorry. I missed it. Did they say what this lady was charged with?
This lady could be charged with, she is charged with concealment of a human corpse.
That is. Why didn't I just call the cops and be like, "Yo, get this bitch out of here"? So now we have an extra room to party in.
Yeah, so she could be faced, she's facing 4 years in prison. My thing is, like, you're right. She must have been on a bender or something, right? I mean, I would imagine.
Yeah, she was on one, so she's like, "Oh, I gotta," she's tweaking probably, and she's like, "I gotta
right.
clean this up." But
sure.
dude, the smell.
Oh, yeah.
How are people not?
I don't know, man.
Do you think her roommate charged her like a cover charge to stay for the parties?
Yeah, maybe. I was like, hey, dude,
She's walking into
you
the
gotta-
room.
you
She's like,
gotta
"Yo, I'm
pay
gonna take
up."
these pills. I'm gonna take these pills."
And by the way, how many other druggies that were at the party walked into the room, saw it, ignored it, and just walked out? That must have happened.
Do you think she did like a weekend at Bernie's with her? She's like, "Oh, she's just chilling. She's fucked up."
They
So she's
took
just, like,
pictures and
chilling.
stuff. Oh man,
Yeah, she has sunglasses on.
Oh
She's
man,
like,
who
"Ugh."
knows, dude?
Oh,
But, man.
dude, that's some bad news right there.
Dude, that is terrible news, man. How can that happen? All right, Dave, you have one?
Was the corpse naked?
I didn't say.
Oh, Muggs. Why?
Sorry.
Why do you want to know that?
Well, maybe.
Move on. It's fine.
Oh, I love this, Muggs. Yes. Who's up next? Or Omar, do you want to do another one?
I'll do another
Who's on
one.
first?
This. Hey, by the way, this bad joke Mugs, was on fire this
Oh
morning
my
on
God.
the N. Klein show. I might
Oh
have
my
to.
God.
I might have to pull audio for the next podcast just to highlight
Holy
his badness.
shit.
And there's no way
It
you're
was so
you're
bad.
defending any of that. You were just in the mood, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's very
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Very funny.
Except maybe my Green Day joke.
Okay. So
That was a good one.
Yeah. So I might have to pull that audio and bring it for our Janksters to listen to. Okay. This next story, the headline is: anti-vax nurse injects 8,600 people with saline instead of the COVID vaccine.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
So a placebo.
Yeah, she basically a placebo. Yeah, saline, just like a water solution. She gave them a false sense of immunity. Stupid article reads. A German nurse is being investigated for allegedly injecting thousands of people with the placebo instead of the corona vaccine. Based on witness testimony, the police say there was a reasonable suspicion that the rogue medical professional had administered shots of saline up to 8,600 patients who were slated to receive the COVID jab. And stop using the word
That
jab.
is crazy.
That is crazy, man. That is bad news. And listen, I don't care what your agenda is. Your body, your choice. Listen, all this stuff, man, I don't care now. Do your thing. You know, we're at this point, we're just going to have to deal with it. I think you're a terrible moron if you're not going to take the vaccine. But don't affect other people. Like, you know what I mean? It's their decision too, you know?
Yeah, especially if this late, like, I hope she got arrested, right?
Yeah, she's facing charges, yeah.
I'll throw the book at her.
Yeah.
And then jab her. Like, that's
Listen,
it.
A real jab, right? A couple of jabs.
Yeah,
right
left
in the
jab.
face.
Left
for
jab.
sure.
Blop, blop, right.
That kind of jab I'm on board with for sure, man. So yeah, that's my bad news.
You guys,
Yeah.
do you like hot dogs?
Yeah, Dave, you're.
I love Costco hot dogs.
Dave, you're right. That intro is on par with what's happening here. But it's really a weird juxtaposition because how coked out I sound and how Muggs is.
I'm just so low energy, and Omar's just so high energy.
Well, look, I'm drinking like Diet Dr Pepper. So
What? Yeah, Omar's on crack today. He's on fire.
Diet Cracker Pepper. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, Muggs. So, what?
Where's
Okay,
that fly
so
on
we
your
all-
head?
We all love hot dogs, whether it be
Got
at
a
the Dodger
fly on
game
your
or
head.
yes,
Thank
or
you,
like
Omar.
Dave said, Costco, or even the famous bot dog carts that you see here on the streets of Hollywood,
The
in
what?
Los Angeles. Well, a new study came out that says eating one hot dog takes 35 minutes off life. Now, my question is,
Whose life?
how in the fuck do they actually test this theory.
I don't know, man. Because I mean,
This is bullshit.
this is gonna literally take years off your life, I would imagine. You know, I mean, I've
Well-
enjoyed my fair share of hot dogs, but not as many as you guys, I would imagine, because you guys eat hot dogs
Listen.
at Dodger Stadium all the time, right?
There's case study number 1, right? You know, talking to us, and he looks like some of those minutes have gone from his life. So I'm gonna believe this, and now I'm scared because I do enjoy the Costco hot dog and the Dodger dog, and occasionally a Wiener Schnitzel dog. So what do we do, guys? Like, is there something we could eat to get the time back, or
Well, here's the
like, does
thing.
it say why, Mugs, in the article? Why
Yeah,
they
because
came to
it's-
this conclusion?
Because hot dogs are made of processed high sodium fat.
Oh, it's
That's
the
why.
worst of the worst, right, Mugs? Like hot dogs are just
Yeah.
like you. Basically, there's like this is what I imagine, Dave. There's like a big slaughterhouse, and whatever like slops are on the floor, that's what they decide to make.
processed.
That's what they make
Yeah.
the hot dogs out of. All like the stuff
Exactly.
that's just like left over.
Yeah. Even the factory worker's lunch, if he drops that on the floor, that goes into the hot dog.
Exactly, dude.
Hey, Muggs, does it say if this study was conducted by Big Hamburger?
That's
No, but it says they went into other foods and they found that consuming other than hot dogs, 185-gram serving of chicken wings translated to 3.3 minutes of life lost.
oh,
because
I'm
of the
okay
sodium.
what?
Yeah, because of the sodium and harmful fatty acids, while beef hot dogs on a bun resulted in 36 minutes lost because the detrimental effect of processed meat.
That is crazy.
Does
guys.
it say?
Huh? Like,
Yeah.
what
Does
is?
it say-
Is there anything? Yeah, well, they should have done. Yeah, Dave's right. They should have done research and found foods that add on to your life so you could balance it out.
Okay, well, I'm glad you asked that because they did.
Oh, what?
They
Oh.
found that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, peanut butter and
Oh,
jelly
love them.
sandwiches were associated with an increase of 33 minutes to your life. So this is what I'll do. I'll just
What?
eat a hot dog. I'll eat a hot dog, and then directly after I eat my hot dog, I'll eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No,
and it's
you're
like
doing it
I've
wrong.
never
You're doing it
eaten
wrong.
a hot
You're
dog.
doing it wrong, Mugs. You get the peanut butter sandwich, and then you get the hot dog. You put the hot dog right there, and you wrap the hot dog with the peanut butter sandwich. Bam!
It cancels it out.
It cancels
it out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, by the
Okay,
way,
that makes sense.
That's a new invention
You
that we
guys-
could come up with. It's called the peanut butter dog.
You guys.
Or
The peanut
Wait,
butter and jelly dog. I'm not very
Hold
good
on,
with names.
guys.
Yeah, Dave.
Hold on. Would you guys say it's peanut butter jelly time? Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? And there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I personally wouldn't say that, Dave, but I'm going to give that to you because it was delivered so well, and there was a lot of energy behind it. So, but I
now,
like
if I
that.
would have delivered that, that would have not been good, and it would have been a fly on your head.
Good energy on that, Dave.
So would you guys say that's bad news?
That is bad news,
Yeah.
man. I love me a hot dog, and if they did studies, because
You like
I'm
pig
a huge,
anus, do you?
yeah, because I'm a huge fan of the brats and like the sausages.
Oh, love the
Tho-
brats. The
Those
beer
probably
brats.
have to be more unhealthy, I
Those-
would imagine, right? Or no?
Yes.
Less? Oh my God, I'm a huge fan.
No.
of those.
So what kind of sausage? Pork sausage, beef sausage, chicken sausage? What
all
kind
of the no, not chicken. Chicken's bogus. I think that's so nasty.
Human sausage?
No.
Pork and beef. I like the spicy
you
beef.
know, you
Spicy
are not
beef
getting
sausage.
the right. You're not getting the right chicken sausage, Omar.
Oh really? I've never had one I enjoyed. I tried one
I gotta
once a
fi-
long time ago. Yeah, and I didn't like it.
I gotta find out the brand name. I think it's the chef that looks like this crazy, I don't know, chef from the 80s. Anyways, they have like a chicken and apple sausage thing. They have pineapple and chicken, and they make it good, and they put it in the actual sausage.
I've had the pineapple and
casing.
beef one. Yeah, that one's good. But I never
That
had
sounds
the chicken
terrible.
one. Oh, it's good, Dave. You know
Yeah,
how the
no, it's not.
sweet and savory
No.
goes together. Oh, I'm telling you, Dave, it's good.
Yeah, well,
I love sweet and savory.
Yeah.
It sounds like Mug's lagging, like his internet's slow.
By the way, it might
it's
sound
not.
that way, but it's not because I'm looking at
my voice.
our internet connection has never been better. By the way,
better.
It's like Dave's like really there. Muggs is on point. Everybody is. If anybody's lagging, it's me. You know what I mean? But you guys sound super good.
What I'm saying though is, if someone's listening and says, "Yo, this fucking internet is not working," nope, that's just Beer Mug today.
Yeah.
So no.
Hey guys, look, watch. I'll look frozen. Watch. Ready on the video. Here, watch.
There he is. It's buffering. All right, Dave, you have some bad news, man.
Yes, I do.
I really look frozen, guys. Look.
Yeah. Here's some bad news for you. He's
Stop
All
it,
That
Muggs.
with Addison Rae is now on Netflix.
What is this?
He's All That with Addison Rae.
What
is
the
on
hell
Netflix.
is He's All That? It
What
sounds
is this?
terrible.
And why do I care?
It's a remake of She's All That. So there's that.
Oh,
Just
okay.
what we needed.
Yeah, that's
just
terrible.
what we needed.
Terrible news.
in end times.
A
At
TikToker
least-
starring in a remake movie that's terrible. So enjoy that.
Okay.
But let's go to Wisconsin, where a Wisconsin teen injected cow tranquilizers into his stepdad's energy drinks in an attempt to be funny, and now is in jail. Tyler Rabinhorst Malone, who's 17, allegedly spiked his stepdad's energy drink with a sedative used on cows.
Wait, a sedative?
According to the
Oh, you mean a
sedative.
sedative?
24
Sedative.
hours ago, I want to be sedative.
A sedative used on cows. According to the criminal complaint,
Sedative,
the-
Dave.
that's what I
Say
said.
it right. Okay.
The victim was left stumbling and suffering slurred speech, a droopy face, and heavy breathing. Now here's where it's awesome and it gets good. Doctors concluded the symptoms were just because of stress, lack, and the sleep, and the victim's consumption of energy drinks, and sent him home.
What? No way.
So did the horse get off the hook?
Are
Was the
you
horse off the hook?
serious? It was a cow tranquilizer, but I want to say, Dave, is cow and horse tranquilizer
A
the
cow
same?
sedative.
Oh, okay.
A cow sedative.
Okay.
Yes, they're the same, dude. It's bad. That's
But,
really
but,
bad.
but no, the reason
Dude,
I ask is because horse tranquilizer is Special K.
Special K. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
that's part of
thinking
it,
if this is the same. Is that the same stuff or no?
The cereal?
No, no,
I don't know, man.
stupid. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a farmer like this guy is.
Got a fly on your head.
Okay. All right.
Here,
All right. So, but when the symptoms continued, the stepdad suspected Tyler, and then police found 2 syringes shoved in the
my God.
corner of his barn. Tyler then confessed and said he had no intention of harming his stepdad, but then he thought it would be funny to drug him. He was charged with felony placing foreign objects in edibles and recklessly endangering safety.
Wow.
What about the doctors, though?
Yeah, the doctors
What
didn't
about the
catch it. That's
doctors?
crazy. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
that. I mean, I've always said. I mean, everybody knows this. That when you go to a doctor's office, they just do their best job at guessing what's wrong with you. It's like, for the most part, they're just checking you out. It's like, yeah, well, there's probably nothing wrong with you, and then send you home. You know what I mean? Until like things get worse, do they really kind of assess you properly? But things at that point are worse.
Dude, he had a droopy face. When we're like, "Ugh," and they're like,
Yeah.
bro, you drink a lot of fucking Little John's Crunk juice. So nah, you're just fucked up.
Yeah,
at
at that point, you're right. When you walk in with droop face, like, come on, doc, you gotta.
You're like, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with me. To help
That's
me.
the name.
They're like,
That's
just
gonna
go
be the
home and
name
sleep
of
it
my
off.
autobiography, by the way. Walking with droop face.
I can't wait, dude. I'll read it.
All right. Let's go to Michigan, where a stirring rendition, a 96-year-old World War II veteran, John Pileman, wows the crowd with his performance of the Star-Spangled Banner at a minor league baseball game. Oh, why is this bad news?
Oh,
You sent this to me.
Well, here, let me play a little of this audio, okay, and I'll let you guys hear this old man sing it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? The land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ah, that was pretty good
think
for an old dude, huh?
How old was he?
Yeah. Why is that bad news?
Well,
How old was he?
How old was he? I'm not sure. I think he was like 92 or
96.
something. 96 years old, man. That's pretty good for 96 years old.
He
But-
could have used a little reverb, but that was good.
Yeah, but Dave, the bad news is that if you read further, some guy interviewed him after he sang, and this is what unfolded afterwards.
Tell me what it was like being imprisoned during World War II.
To get 3 rice balls a day, and that's it. And they're subject to beatings almost on a daily basis.
That is amazing.
That is amazing. That is
Can we lose that, please?
so
Can we
that's the bad
seriously lose
news,
that piece
dude.
of audio?
Oh my God!
Why would you ask a World War II prisoner of war that question, Muggs, and say that is amazing? After
You know what?
That
I
is
don't feel-
hold on.
I've
That audio you just heard was Beer Mug interviewing World War II veteran Lou Zamperini from
right.
Torrance. He has a stretch of freeway named after him. Interviewing him, then he tells about eating rice balls, and then he goes, "That's amazing."
That is amazing.
After getting beat down. Wow.
Not only does he have a stretch of freeway named after him, Dave, Angelina Jolie directed a movie about him. They made a movie called Unbroken about
All
him.
right, let's listen to that
Yeah,
clip
but it
one more
sucked.
time.
It was a
man.
terrible movie,
No, we don't
man.
have to listen to the clip
one more time, one
We
more
heard
time.
it
let's hear it
we
one
heard it
more
time.
enough. We heard
Tell
it
me what it
enough.
was like being imprisoned during World War II.
To get 3 rice balls a day, and that's it. And they're subject to beatings almost on a
Okay, 3 rice balls a day, and you're subject to beatings almost every day.
3 rice balls a day, and that's it. And they're subject to beatings almost on a daily basis.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Well, it was amazing that he
Beatings
survived
every
it.
day.
Yeah, okay.
That he survived
Oh,
it.
but
The
that's not
fact
what you
that-
said. That's not what you
The
said.
fact that he had to line up and get punched in the face by every prisoner of war in the camps, and then he was at sea for 45 days, man, before
Listen, I know the guy's a hero. He's
In
an
a
American.
raft.
He's an American hero. But
That is amazing.
it was amazing that he survived all that. It was I was trying to
man.
persuade across to him. I don't know.
Man.
right.
Well, talk about bad
Convey, I mean,
news.
not persuade.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
bad news, man. But that's why I wanted to play that audio, Dave, just for that.
Perfect.
I feel like bad news right now.
Yeah, you do. All right, finally, we're gonna get to some of your jank calls. You could call us at
Jackie callers.
I do love the Smugs. All right, let's see what you're talking about.
Panda Express fucking sucks donkey dick. Fuck you, Dave. What's up, Muggs?
Fuck you, man.
That guy really hates
Yeah,
Panda
that
Express.
That guy
Well,
had
fuck
passion.
him.
That guy was
He
passionate.
sucks.
I like.
He doesn't
Hey,
know what he's missing.
I appreciate the passion. That was great.
Absolutely.
Fuck your goddamn internet. Fix it, motherfuckers.
Internet.
Yeah.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah, that's the same guy. That was probably when we did our Spectrum Sucks episode. Man, our internet connection was
boy.
terrible. But now we're
Spectrum
good.
sucks.
Not anymore. Now we're flying.
sucks. Spectrum sucks. Spectrum sucks. Name that tune. Go.
Okay, thanks, guy.
Do you know that tune? Omar?
Amoeba.
Yeah.
What?
Which you can literally plug in any lyric to that melody and you'd make it work.
Yeah, all right. It's good to know.
And fuck you, Dave. Fuck your goddamn grass. I hope it fucking dies.
the guy's so angry at you, Dave. How is
Yeah,
your
well,
grass
fuck
doing?
you, guy. My grass is thriving, bitch. What?
Oh, wow, nice. man. I got to be honest
love
with you guys. My grass, there's a lot of crabgrass growing in my grass, man. I should have treated it more. I didn't do it justice.
Yeah,
so
you should
now I gotta
probably
treat
have to shave it all, though. You know, use
no,
Manscaped and just shave
I'm
it
not
all.
gonna have to do that. No. It's
That's
not
crab.
No, it's not crabs
Take
down
a
there.
pill, right?
It's no,
Oh.
crabgrass. It's
Oh.
on my lawn.
Oh,
Grass, 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 titties, tit.
Hey, what's up, Dave, Owen Muggles? This is Janky Jesse from the
Janky Jesse.
714. Had a
And
not really
hi.
a question, I guess, but maybe like a refresher. I don't know if you guys remember back in the K&V days, you guys used to have a nickname for each month, like the January, Februariola, Mark Chicka Bow Wow, May I See Them, April Lingus, that's out of order, I think, Poon, Do You Like It in the Ass, I think? And then I was trying to think, what was the thing for August and September? I know November is Blowvember, October was Rocktober, December was Miss Double December, but I can't remember what August or September were. Was it just like the August,
That's
like
right.
a moan or something?
Yep, that was it. Yeah.
And then September, I'm not sure. Do you guys remember August, September? That'd be kind of helpful. I'm not sure why it would be helpful, but I'm just kind of curious. I'm trying to remember what it was. Thanks.
He's stoned and he wants to find out.
I don't remember. The only thing that I can remember is that I think it was called Sextember. Am I right?
It was Sextember.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah. So there was a Sextember.
Yankee Town. Holy crap, my dog's going crazy. I'm calling you guys because I just opened up my mail and you guys made me giggle as soon as I saw my name, La Zulma. I was like, who the
Zulma.
hell? Anywho, opened it up. By the way, whoever wrote the note has horrible writing. I didn't
Dave.
see that it was from Omar and Muggs. And what happened to David's name? Anyway.
What?
God, I love you guys so
Dave
much.
never signs
Thank you
it.
so much for this. Like, when I was opening my mail, I started giggling, and you guys made me so freaking happy. And then when I saw his handwritten note before I even read it, I started calling my friend. I'm like, dude, freaking Yankee Town is freaking awesome. And I love my my little pop thingy for the phone thingy. Kevin and Bean
she got
still
it?
on K-Rock,
Yeah,
106.7. Apparently not. However, I love this. I can never use it because, well, then I'll have to throw it away when I get a new phone. So thank you guys. I love you guys so much. And what's going on with the Patreon? I'm one of the people that said, hey, don't sell yourself short. I would totally pay some money to get your content. Like, you guys are better than the Allie and the chat and the Bean and the
Whoa.
Pat. Anyways, this message has gone too long now. This is Zulma, La Zulma, Canoga Park. Anyways, woo, Red Bull. Ow! I can't make that noise. Love you guys.
Oh man, Zulma, thank you so much. And she is a Patreon patron.
She is
on
a Patreon, yeah.
for sure. And
Yeah.
you could be one too. You could get ad-free stuff, extra video content, exclusive Zoom hangs. And we're going to talk about the Zoom hang we had last weekend, just after we finish with the Jank line.
Yeah. Muggs, what are our tier prices?
$5 for the bottom tier, $10 for the middle tier, $15 for the third tier,
Nope.
and $20 for the
Nope. Dave, fill him in.
Look, if you want to be like Beer Mug, the Beer Mug tier is only $3.
That's it?
$3 a month.
Yeah.
That's
How
it.
do we stay in business?
Because we stock them. We stock them deep and sell them cheap.
That's right.
But the Not My Fault tier is $5. The 15 stations is $15, where Omar was telling you about some of the things you get.
Yeah.
And then if you got a fly in your head, you're your favorite kind of people, because that's $30 and you get a shit ton of things.
Yeah,
So
you get
get that one.
yeah,
Get that one.
You get put into raffles to have janky experiences with us, and one person a year is going to get a free party for me to DJ at, and the guys are going to be there. It's going to be it's going to be cool. A lot of cool
Have
stuff.
you started working on the jingles? I know you sent out the questionnaire to the Patreons.
I sent the questionnaire out. I'm starting to just gather the emails and gather my thoughts. I already started thinking what I'm going to do for Geometric Bananas. So yeah, everything's kind of like in my brain working now, you know. And then Sheckler, it's so funny. Sheckler has another podcast, or he has his own podcast. So he's just going to have me do a jingle for his podcast, which is fine.
there you
which
go.
is fine. Yeah, use
There
me
you go,
however
yeah.
you want. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Janky Town. It's La Zulma once again.
No,
I
man, she
actually
called
have
back.
a question for y'all. I just had my all 4 wisdom teeth pulled out like 2 days ago. And being the weirdo that I am, I'm like, can I look at them? And then I whispered, can I keep them?
Mm-hmm.
And they said yes. So I kept them, and they were all bloody when they gave them to me. Anyways, and they told me how to clean them. But anyways, is that weird? Would you not?
Yes.
Would you not like want to be friends with me, or would you like? My best friend from high school won't let me send him a picture. They're clean. They're not that bad. They're whole. What do you guys think? Is that weird? He sent
All I want to do.
pictures of his
What?
poop, so I don't know.
Oh.
Disturbing. It looks like that one Nine Inch Nails cover where it coils around. That's what his poop looked like one time. Just saying. Love you, Jankytown. And Omar.
Yeah.
Time for you to freaking change the message
Oh,
again.
yeah, I gotta change that.
Or not. I kind of like it. All right. Bye.
All right, Zoma. I don't think that's weird. Dave, you think that's weird?
Yes. You're an adult. What do you want your teeth for? Especially if they're all bloody.
Because the wisdom teeth are huge, right, Muggs? They
So
look
what?
super cool.
What are you gonna do with
They
them?
look cool.
They're like the biggest teeth in your mouth.
Yeah, they're cool.
So what?
I would have kept
Mine are babies. Mine are babies because I didn't need them removed. They were so small when they came in.
Oh, wow. Mine were so huge that they got so impacted that they had to go put me under. They had to go in there and destroy them. They literally had to, like, take a little pick in there and break them apart to get them out. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
And I woke up during the surgery twice.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
yeah.
Ew.
I remember vividly.
Did you hear
to
it?
this
Did you hear
day.
it crunching like
No.
when they're pulling it? Like
The only thing I remember is me waking up.
Why are my pants off? Oh, I'm sorry.
I woke up out of it, and I remember my hand reaching out to the doctor's face, and the doctor, like the shocking look on his face, he was just in shock. He was like, ah! And then he was talking
I have to pull up my pants.
Yeah, probably that's what happened.
Did you really just say that NASA is not a government-funded agency? Are you kidding me? Dave? You're blowing my mind. The problem is they don't have a high enough budget to launch these rockets anymore. So now SpaceX and those companies are using NASA launch pads and stuff, but NASA is a 1,000% government-funded agency that is even have a line item on the national budget. Come on, dude.
Yeah, Dave, I think
Listen,
Beer Mug,
guy.
you missed that one. I don't think you were here for that episode.
No, he was there.
He was?
He was there.
No.
But yeah.
No, he was
Yeah.
not there because Muggs would have corrected you like that.
Oh, but okay, listen, guy. Since I'm always right,
Uh-oh.
I double checked myself, and I said later in that episode, you know what? I was completely wrong, and NASA is in fact a government-funded agency. So yes, I accept your scorn still because I know he's probably listening to it and it's like, fucking idiot, I'm gonna call. So yes, I accept your scorn, but I did correct myself because I like to be right.
All right.
And I like to tell the truth, unlike two other fellas right here, like just blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't care.
So I am the truth.
Hey, Jake Line, it's Drew. So I've been listening to like this current episode, and you're talking about dumpster diving mama, and I just want to let you know, like when I lived in SoCal near where SpaceX is at now, and like Raytheon and all those companies, I used to live right across the street from a TRW, and I used to go dumpster dive, not to go ahead and pull out, trash, but I would pull out full working computers that
Wow.
literally the security guards would be like, hey, get out of here. I'm like, you want to help me move these to my house across the street? And they're like, actually, yeah, if it gets you out of here faster, I will. So dumpster diving pays off. I actually paid for most of my college from it. So
Wow.
don't diss the dumpster diver.
But you didn't get laid once.
Because he stunk?
Yes.
Hey, but we didn't knock dumpster diving. Dave was going to go try it. Dave, how's that video coming along?
It's coming great. Actually, I contacted Dr. Gill because, as you know,
he's the
I
expert.
think we mentioned in the past, he's not so much as dumpster diving, but finding things and making them, taking them and fixing them up and putting them in his house.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him. Hey, let's go dumpster dive. Will you go with me? And he's like, absolutely. So now we're just trying to work it out, work the schedule out because like he's a doctor and shit. So he has like
Yeah.
a real job. And so I'm just like sitting down and waiting for him. So
Hey,
that's coming soon.
Is he busy though? I mean, he anytime we want him on Jankytown, he's there for us. He was at the Zoom with us. Is he a real doctor? I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it. There's something shady with Dr. Gill. He's a doctor, and he's going and finding things on the side of the road. Come on. Really? I don't buy it. Was that your contribution, Muggs? I mean, that's it? I thought there was more, so I paused.
That's it.
All right.
I mean,
Okay.
Hey, Hallmark, just a quick question since you're an on-air talent. How can you get a job, or why can't you get a job to your buddy Dave? Just curious. I mean, the King of Mexico needs a job, doesn't he? Hey, by the way, this is July, so Merry Christmas.
Hey, it's September. It's September, man. So happy Labor Day almost.
Yeah. Oh, why can't you get me a job, Mr. Big Time on-air personality?
Listen. Use that term loosely, by the way. On-air personality. I'm just a guy in the background, okay, yelling things. Okay, it's not like I'm an official on-air personality guy. I would never call myself that. So pump the brakes on that.
Yes, you are.
Are you yelling? Ah!
I should be. It'd be funnier. But you know what? I don't think Mr. Sanchez would want a job at KROQ at this point. I think he's pretty much done with that place, I would imagine.
I am looking forward to moving on, yes.
Right, yeah. So there you go.
Hey guys. You know, I just realized.
Okay, what was that?
What?
I don't know. I left it because I it was a little weird, but I can't understand it. Let me play it one more time.
Hey guys. You know, I just realized.
Okay, nothing.
It's
nothing.
The last.
Save the last hi. I don't.
Okay, I don't know. I thought you guys are always so good about helping me out with this sort of stuff. So I thought I'd play it for you guys. I guess we will never know what that guy is talking about. Oh well.
What up, Janky Town? This is Rachel number 2, aka the Good Rachel.
Hey.
Again, that is a nickname you gave to me. I did not bequeath that onto myself, but
you are the Good Rachel. You could sing like crazy.
Yes.
Remember she sang that song? Was it a Queen song?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a beautiful job with it.
I just thought I would
Mama.
put in like my 2 cents about the
Your contribution, Mugs, is on point.
put in like my 2 cents about the most recent episode where you were talking about Jeff Bezos and the whole flying to space thing, and you know whether it's ethical or not, and people kind of talking about what's them being mad about it or not being mad about it. And I just thought I would say one thing to maybe illuminate the situation, to perhaps change Omar's opinion of saying that Jeff Bezos is a smart guy who made all his money so he can do whatever he wants with it. I totally get what you're saying. There is an element of
Okay, Good Rachel, you're quickly becoming not the Good Rachel. Maybe shorten it up a bit here. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's see.
living in a capitalist America, and the idea is that anyone has the ability to pull up their bootstraps
Oh, that's
and
what I was saying. Yeah.
create wealth for themselves. However, I would challenge you to think about the fact that he didn't make that money on his own. He even said in his speech that he said he thanked Amazon customers for making this possible. And the way that he does that is by cheating the system. I mean, Dave brought it up and said, he doesn't pay his taxes.
Hell yeah, brilliant, dude. Doesn't pay his taxes. Dude, if I could get away with that, I would.
So I'm curious to know, even though you said, he deserves that if he pays high-paying accountants and tax lawyers to figure out ways to legally skirt paying his taxes, but, his employees have to pay taxes, his employees who he doesn't pay a living wage to, and that's how he made his money.
I mean, they don't, if they can figure out a way not to, they're just not as smart as Jeff.
Also, all the people who buy all of his products, we all pay taxes.
Again, we're not as smart as Jeff.
In what world does it make sense for someone who is a billionaire to not pay as many taxes as I do?
In Jeff Bezos' world.
Someone who doesn't make that much money a year. So, obviously I'm not trying, I don't know if this will even impact the way you think about this, but
probably not.
It's worth thinking about, the fact that he didn't make his money on his own, and he does.
The machine cut her off because she went too long. I don't know if this is her calling back.
Hello again. This is Rachel number 2, aka Good Rachel. I got cut off. That probably means I went on way too long. But anyway, needless to say, I think you understand my point about that. Jeff Bezos got his wealth by, exploiting people and exploiting certain positions and situations. And, so in that case, yes, space exploration is a cool, important factor of, things that we could do in terms of science. But I would argue there are more important things, AKA, again, Omar, on the wrong side of history. The fact that we might not even have a planet to live on, or at least we won't be here in
Yeah, it's not going to be my fault. I don't care. Or my problem. So.
20 to 50 years, depending on how things go. But according to Omar, he wants to burn it all down. So
Hell yeah.
maybe this is just what he planned for. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.
Man, Rachel number 2, the good Rachel, sounds a little bit too smart for me. I don't think Muggs was here for that conversation. Muggs, what are your thoughts on that?
On space
on
or Jeff Bezos?
On Jeff Bezos. Oh man, never mind. All right. All right.
Hey, this is Rachel Lipnicki.
Oh, this is the bad Rachel.
Oh,
what are the
bad
chances?
Rachel.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how Dave was giving me shit because I bought some 21-year-old lemon drop shots because I was trying to give her something that tastes good for her 21st birthday? When I asked them, what the fuck would you recommend instead, he said, oh, for tequila mess mouse, you'd go Patron or Casamigos Blanco Chilled. They're smooth and taste great with lime and salt. Motherfucker, we're just trying to drink some shit that tastes good, okay? Goddamn. You guys can, back me up on this, right? Dave's a bougie bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Love you both.
100%.
I even love Dave, but he's a bougie bastard. Bye!
You are a bougie bastard. You can't deny
But
that,
am I
Dave.
wrong? But am I wrong? Am I wrong?
People can drink whatever the heck they want. I don't care.
Yeah, but if you're gonna show the kids the future, why start them off at lemon drops? That's disgusting.
Wait a
They're gonna
minute,
be
Dave.
hungover,
Wait,
and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, that bitch! She got me wasted, and now I'm all hungover. I'm all sugared out."
Listen,
no, if you
a-hole.
get them like chilled Casamigos Blanco, yeah, then they could keep partying all night. No vomiting, nothing. Boom, good. You show them the way, man. We lived through these mistakes. Us, as the elder spokesman for drinking, we got to show the kids the way. So if anyone has any questions on what to drink and how to drink it, come at me. I'll help you. I want you to avoid those hangovers. I want you not to puke. I want you to keep partying all night long. I want that rock and roll every day.
At the Bad Religion show where I ended up puking on Sunset Boulevard.
In front of cops?
Yes, in front of police officers. What was that drink
Yes.
that you were giving me? You were on this hang up about these little shot drinks everywhere. You got to have this. We would always have this, and that just did me wrong. What was it?
Kamikazes. Those were yeah.
Oh
They were actually. Oh, during that time they were raspberry kamikazes, which tasted like sherbet.
Yeah.
Now they were fantastic. It
was like sugar.
But what happened, Omar? What happened? Like you said,
I
you
got
puked
wrecked.
on Sunset Boulevard all over your car in front of the police.
No,
Luckily, we didn't get pulled over.
on the outside of the car.
We were driving.
Yeah.
We were driving.
Yeah.
Wow, you were driving.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. We did those mistakes so these kids don't have to.
Yeah.
Learn, teach. That's how we get better as a society.
No, Dave. I think the beauty of going through your early 20s and the drinking stages, that's like that moment. I would not want you to take that moment away from me. Like me laid across everybody on the back seat of my car with my head hung out, puking in front of the officers and having them laugh at me. I have that.
Yeah.
I have that memory for life. Not many people have that memory, but I'm sure you have memories like that, Dave. But you wouldn't want to deprive these kids from that.
Yes, I would.
Why?
Because they would feel like shit. Because you know why? Because, what if you're not drinking that and we ended up drinking some straight tequila that's bomb and we still party and then we go up and find a party in the Hollywood Hills and then boom, you meet this celebrity chick and you're like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You're like,
That's
what's
happening.
up? And she's like, yo, what's up? And then you guys start and then, woo, party. And then we party all night with these people.
Hey, by the
And
way, Dave,
who knows where
I've
the night
had
could
those-
lead?
I've
'Cause
had
you're-
those nights too. You could have both.
Yes. But you could have more of one or the other. I'd rather have one or the other.
Those
Yes.
nights that you're describing that where you meet up at a Hollywood mansion, all of a sudden you're there and you're doing all kinds of things that you shouldn't be doing, rarely happen. They're just not going to happen all the time, Dave.
You know why?
No.
Because you're fucking vomiting, drinking lemon drops.
All right,
so,
all right.
thank you.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one. But yeah, those
Not
were
me.
Whoa. Okay. What's your input on this, Muggs?
I win. That's my input.
Of course it is. All right, those were the Jank Lane calls. If you want to get at us, 855-JANKY69. We love hearing from you, so please call. And we're catching up, guys. We're catching up, especially with the Patreon episodes. Yeah, we're catching up. I think we only have about 50 more in the bank, and then we're going to be current. So we're going to catch up like that. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Boom.
So last week we had our first official Zoom hang for our patrons, and we had about 20 to 30 people there. It was awesome. Thank you for everybody who arrived or showed up. Some people were drinking, some people were not. It was on a Wednesday because that's the only day we could fit it in our schedules, and we really didn't have anything prepared just because I was kind of spread thin that week, and we just kind of wanted to get a feel about how it was going to work, who was going to be there. But Muggs had a pretty good idea of just meeting everybody and kind of getting a vibe.
Yeah, let's
for
get
everybody.
to know.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool.
Get to know the Jankses.
Absolutely. And we were talking to Janksta, I believe. Oh man, I'm blanking her name. Was her name Christina? Do you remember? It's the one I hosted with the contest. I forget her name, and I apologize for that. But
Dick.
I was singing a Cure song, and then you and Muggs were making fun of me and saying that, sing another song. And like I've always said, I'm not a lyric guy, so I couldn't do it on command. But then you guys are all like, what's up? I can do something. So I threw out, hey, do Neon Trees. And this is what you guys came up with. What you got?
Name a band. Name a band.
Okay, I'm going to name Neon Trees. Go.
I don't know Neon Trees.
Oh, I want some more. Oh, what are you fighting for? Say goodbye to my heart tonight.
I don't know the name of that song, but I know the song.
Here we go again. You were just friends.
It's been in my head the last week, but I don't know the name of it.
I love it.
Yeah.
The life of me.
Oh, here we go. Stupid ass song. Where do we go from here?
Oh man! So hey, if you're a $15 and up patron of ours, you get invited to that. So
yeah,
I don't know if that's
you get us yelling at each other.
Yeah, and then you get me asking questions like this: what are you into? What do you do like on a daily basis? Like you guys, is that like what do you do?
Okay, Kevin, can you rephrase that? Or Mug? Please rephrase that.
You're tired. I'm sorry. Hey, 16 stations.
Oh my God, that was the best question ever.
Yeah. That was the end of the day, and I was pretty beat up and tired that day. I don't know where I was going with that. And at the end of the Zoom hang, it was Tanisha's birthday, and we all took a drink at
T-Boogie.
Yeah, exactly. And we all took a shot at the end, and Dave didn't have any alcohol handy, so he had this brilliant idea.
I don't have alcohol, so I'm just gonna do the sanitizer. That's healthy, right?
You're gonna please don't. Oh,
hold on. I gotta get a shot. Hold on, I gotta get a shot.
Dave, really?
Dave, no.
Dave, you're not drinking. Holding. Come on.
Dave really did that without any warning?
Wait, did you actually
do it?
Did you really do that, Dave?
Tastes good. I heard there's alcohol in it.
Dave's faking. Dave, why wouldn't you build that up a little bit more? Like you kind of just did it.
Because I don't want to wait.
I love that Muggs is upset at you because you didn't build it up more. Like, you don't have any showmanship, man.
He just did it right away.
Yeah, here's the deal, right? So, everyone wanted to do a shot, and I was going to mime that I'm shooting, sanitizer the whole time. I was going to be like, oh, look at me, I'm miming it. But then I actually pressed it too hard, and a big shot of sanitizer went in my mouth, and it was foul. So that's why I did it early, Muggs. And yeah, I do not recommend it. But you know what? On our Zoom hangs, that's what you get. You got one guy snorting. What did you snort at? What did you snort at? Tabasco. Yeah. You got a guy shooting sanitizer. What's Omar gonna do next? He's gonna keister something or butt chug something.
Probably do that. Yeah.
You should butt chug a beer. That'd be dope, like an IPA.
Hey, if
a White Claw.
If we get enough patrons, I will do that. Like, say if we get 1,000 patrons, I will do that, man. Okay. I will do that.
All right,
all right.
1,000 Patreons and Omar is butt chugging something.
I'm gonna butt
I
chug
have
it
something
live,
to do
live
on
on the
that day.
Zoom. Yeah, for sure. No.
No, I have that thing planned on that day. I can't do it.
No. You got to hold the hose for me.
I will hold the hose.
Yeah,
I
you
will
gotta hold
insert
the
the
hose.
hose. Yeah, I will pour too. So yeah. Whew.
Here's
I'll hold your hose.